Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we have a WrestleMania Dream Match. Two caveats here, just so people know. One, I'm filming this before the Royal Rumble, and I'm pretty sure this video is going to come up either on the Royal Rumble or the day after. So some of these matchups might be looking a little bit more in stone, and some of them might not. So just throwing that out there. And the second part, I just wanted to make sure I didn't make this list. This was sent to me as somebody who made it or somebody who wanted me to rate this. So there might be other stuff that I'm thinking. So yeah, don't bite the messenger by just doing the rate like the rating. So we're gonna try it here. This was I had this tier list I think a while back, but it had a lot less um I don't know. It wasn't as like what you would call it, like close to being correct because like you can see tag team champions were over here and like a lot of that was gone. Tiffany hadn't cashed in. I think this was first Braun's first reign, so yeah, there was a lot of different stuff here. So let's just start with Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. I think this is very unlikely to happen now because of Randy Orton not being fully on TV, but I could see the Royal Rumble challenge like winner if it's like let's say it's Cena challenging Gunther, and if he challenges Gunther, then that would possibly put him into the realm of, you know, this being a better chance of happening at Elimination Chamber. So I would put it in maybe. I would like to see it. So I definitely would like to see it at some point, but I think it's probably a WrestleMania 42 match, or yeah, the next one instead of this one. So yeah, they'll go into the Usos versus the other part of the bloodline, Tonga Toa and Tongaloa. I don't even know if Tongaloa is available to wrestle, and I really don't want to see this. I feel like Jay doesn't need to necessarily do Jay and Jimmy unless it's like Sammy and Kevin again because of like Sammy finally turning heel and siding with Kevin for all that. So I'm gonna go with no. I wouldn't be completely upset, but I feel like there's better matches out there. LA Knight versus John Cena. Now, if John Cena doesn't win the Royal Rumble, I wouldn't mind seeing this. I think it's kind of something. I think there's no narrative thread for it there yet. So I guess we'll put it in maybe, but not really what I want to see. Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. If this gets The Rock off of his shoulder and we don't have to hear about The Rock and the championship, I'm cool with it. But I don't know. I don't know if that really ends anything. So I'll put it in yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I definitely feel like it would definitely help Cody really cement his reign, but I don't think it's necessarily needed. Io versus Rhea is the match I want. This is the match I need. This is everything that I want in a match. So I want this to be the match. Now, I don't know if it's Io winning the Royal Rumble or Io winning the Elimination Chamber, but yes, please, this is the match we need. Roman versus Solo just happened so recently, but I could see it possibly still being a thing, so we'll put it in maybe. It wasn't a bad match at Raw Netflix, but I don't think it's necessarily needed anymore unless there is some type of change in the next couple weeks. Braun Breaker versus John Cena. This is another one. If Cena doesn't win the Royal Rumble and they're going to have Cena not take a championship, like a big one, the IC title does fit Cena because he doesn't have it, and that would make him a Grand Slam champion. So I wouldn't be completely upset with that. So I'll go with yeah. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. That is a passing of a torch moment. Like I don't know what you do there. Like I feel like if you have this match, you have to have John Cena win, I think. But like I don't even know. I'm gonna go with yeah. I'd be cool to see it. Then we have Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. Well, obviously Gunther has the championship now. I think that's the only difference that we haven't seen in this. I don't think this is happening. I don't think it would be great for it to happen. So I'm gonna go definitely not. Then we have CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. I think we could definitely see this happening. I think there's other matches for these two that might be a little bit better that are even on this list, but I definitely think it could be a maybe. Rock and Roman, it would be perfect. It would be perfect to happen on this, but I don't necessarily see it. But I'm happy if it does. Jade Cargill versus Bianca. I think if Bianca's the one that attacked her, I think this works out perfectly. If that's the case, then I want to see it. I think I want to see this match no matter what, but it might not be this WrestleMania thing. It might be a SummerSlam match. John Cena versus Randy Orton. I think this is a SummerSlam match at some point. So I'm gonna go maybe, but I believe we're gonna get this more for SummerSlam. And Tiffany versus Charlotte Flair is the other match. This is the matchup that I am predicting and wanting at some point for the Elimination Chamber. I don't know which one is what. I don't know who wins the Royal Rumble or who wins the Elimination Chamber, but this is what I think is going to be the women's championship matches at WrestleMania. It's what I want to, so I think it works out perfectly. Then CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match, I think is also the match to go with. If you have none of them are in the title picture, this is the match to put them in. It works perfectly. It would be nice, and I think it's overall pretty good. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Is there any other matchups that you dream of in here? I think for the most part, a lot of it is just set in stone after we get this Royal Rumble out of the way to know a little bit better. The dream matches become more of a reality match, and I like it. I really want to see what happens with whoever wins and whoever they get picked, and see how long they draw that out too. So until next time, this has been Japan. Bye, guys.